mention the crowd here in a second. That's what I was trying to think of in the last 2 minutes. I asked Shane Matthews this. You can catch that conversation as well at the Gator page. Former Florida quarterback that played at Florida before Danny Werfel in the early 90s. I don't think the crowd affected Bryce Young as much as it did the offensive line. And that's what Shane Matthews talked about in the conversation we had Wednesday. You'll see a lot of times the offensive line holding hands because they can't hear the snap count, and that crowd was really loud. That crowd hasn't been that loud since 2019 when Florida played Auburn, and there was a lot of energy around that game going into the week. And I was a student at the time at the University of Florida. There was a lot of penalties from Alabama. I can't see exactly what the penalties were, but there was a couple of delay of games, a couple of false starts. They weren't able to run the ball. And I think the crowd had a big reason to do with that. And the crowd was a factor in the beginning on that first drive. Alabama goes down 7-0 because they got the ball first. Then it was 7-3. Then Alabama went 14-3, 21-3. Crowd went out of it. All of the air. But every time Alabama would come back on the field, the crowd, it wasn't the same. The energy wasn't there. And then after that, Alabama goes 3-0. Brent Cox has a huge sack. And right before that sack, Malik Davis scored that nice, 15, 20-yard touchdown, make it 21-9. That went to half. Florida comes back. First drive in the second half, scores a touchdown and made it 21-16. And from there, Florida had all the momentum.